There are moments in life when we glance at the clock and wonder where the hours have gone. Days blend into months, and months quietly become years. For many, especially in the later chapters of life, this passage of time can feel like grains of sand slipping through our fingers. We may find ourselves reflecting on the dreams we once chased, the roads we chose, and the ones we left unexplored. The world seems to move faster, while our own pace gently slows. It's easy to believe we are losing time, that opportunities are fading, and that the best stories have already been told. But as the sun sets a little lower and the evenings stretch a little longer, something unexpected begins to unfold. In the midst of what feels like loss, we discover a new form of clarity, a deeper understanding of ourselves, of others, and of the beauty woven into every ordinary day. Each morning, as the first light filters through the curtains, there is a quiet invitation to begin again. No matter our age, every sunrise is a chance to find meaning in the mundane and magic in the familiar. The routine of making tea or coffee, the gentle creak of the floorboards, the comforting weight of a favorite book in hand. These are not just habits, but rituals that ground us in the present. In youth, we often rush through these moments, our minds leaping ahead to what's next. But with the gift of age comes the ability to linger, to notice, to savor. What once seemed insignificant now glimmers with significance. Consider the simple act of tending a garden. In earlier years, it might have been a chore, squeezed between work and family obligations. Now, it becomes a meditation. The soil is cool and rests beneath your fingers. The scent of earth and leaves fills the air. You notice the way sunlight dapples across petals, the slow unfurling of a new leaf, the quiet persistence of roots pushing deeper. In these moments, you are not losing time. You are gaining clarity. You see the interconnectedness of all things, the patience required for growth, and the resilience that comes from weathering storms. Friendships, too, take on new dimensions. In youth, friendships can be fast and fleeting, forged in the fires of shared adventure or ambition. As we grow older, we learn to cherish the slow-burning embers of companionship. Conversations become richer, more honest, and more forgiving. We learn to listen, not just to words, but to silences, to the stories that linger between sentences. We find joy in reminiscing, in laughing over old photographs and shared memories, in holding space for each other's joys and sorrows. The passage of time, rather than eroding these bonds, deepens them. Family gatherings, once noisy and chaotic, now feel precious. The faces around the table may change, new generations arriving, beloved elders departing, but the thread of connection remains. There is wisdom in the stories passed down, comfort in familiar recipes, and a sense of belonging that anchors us even as the world shifts. We come to understand that every goodbye is also a reminder to cherish every hello. With age, our relationship with ourselves transforms as well. In youth, we may have measured our worth by achievements, by the approval of others, or by how closely we matched the world's expectations. But as the years unfold, we begin to see ourselves with kinder eyes. We recognize the courage it took to face adversity, the grace in forgiving ourselves for mistakes, and the quiet strength that carried us through difficult times. We realize that our scars are not signs of weakness, but badges of survival. We become more comfortable in our own skin, more willing to embrace our quirks, and more accepting of our limitations. There is a profound freedom in letting go of what no longer serves us. The pursuit of perfection gives way to the pursuit of authenticity. We learn to say no to what drains us and yes to what nourishes our souls. We find fulfillment not in grand gestures, but in small acts of kindness, in moments of laughter, and in the simple pleasure of being present. Sometimes, clarity comes in unexpected ways. Perhaps it arrives in the quiet of a sleepless night, when memories drift in and out like the tide. Perhaps it emerges in the midst of grief, when we are reminded of the fragility of life and the importance of cherishing those we love. Or perhaps it sneaks in during a walk beneath the changing leaves, when the beauty of the world takes our breath away. In these moments, we see with new eyes. We understand that every season has its gifts, that every ending is also a beginning, and that it is never too late to learn, to grow, or to love. There is a unique wisdom that comes with age, a wisdom that cannot be hurried or taught, but must be lived. It is the wisdom of knowing that happiness is not a destination, but a journey. That peace is found not in the absence of trouble, but in the courage to face it. That joy is not in the accumulation of things, but in the rareness of our relationships and the depth of our experiences. Every day offers a new story, a fresh perspective, and a chance to reflect on what truly matters. Perhaps today, you pause to watch the sunrise, marveling at the colors that paint the sky. Perhaps you reach out to an old friend, rekindling a connection that time had quietly dimmed. Perhaps you try something new, a recipe, a hobby, a conversation with a stranger, and discover a spark of excitement you thought was long gone. Each of these moments is a thread in the tapestry of your life, adding texture and color to the story you are still writing. It is easy to mourn the passage of time, to feel nostalgic for the energy and possibility of youth. But there is a quiet power in embracing the present, in recognizing that every age has its own beauty. The laughter lines etched into your face are maps of joy. The silver in your hair is a testament to lessons learned and love given. The slower pace is not a loss, but an invitation to notice, to appreciate, and to be grateful. As we honor the journey of aging, we also honor the wisdom that comes with it. We learn to forgive more easily, to judge less harshly, and to love more deeply. We become mentors, storytellers, and keepers of family traditions. We find meaning in giving back, in sharing our experience, and in guiding those who come after us. Our value is not diminished by the passing years, it is enriched. There is a misconception that life narrows as we age, that possibilities shrink and horizons close in. But in truth, the opposite can be true. With clarity comes the courage to pursue passions we once set aside, to travel roads we once thought were closed, and to embrace opportunities for growth and connection. We are free to redefine success on our own terms, to seek out adventure and to savor the simple joys that make each day unique. Each challenge we face, each loss we endure, and each joy we celebrate adds to the mosaic of our lives. We come to understand that it is not the number of years that matters, but the richness with which we live them. We learn to let go of regrets, to make peace with our past, and to look forward with hope. In the quiet moments, we may find ourselves reflecting on the meaning of legacy. What do we leave behind? What stories will be told about us? It is not the possessions we accumulate, but the love we share, the kindness we extend, and the lives we touch that endure. Our legacy is written in the laughter of grandchildren, in the wisdom we pass on, and in the memories cherished by those who knew us. There is beauty in becoming an elder, in being a witness to the unfolding of life. We have seen the world change, and we have changed with it. We have weathered storms and celebrated triumphs. We have learned that life is both fragile and resilient, both fleeting and eternal. Each day is a gift, a chance to begin anew, to forgive, to hope, and to love. So if you find yourself wondering where the time has gone, remember this: you are not losing time. You are gaining clarity. You are seeing the world with eyes that have witnessed both sorrow and joy, with a heart that has known both loss and love. You are discovering what truly matters, and you are living each day with intention and grace. Let every sunrise be a reminder that you are still part of the story, that your presence is a gift, and that your wisdom is needed. Let every sunset be a moment of gratitude for the experiences you have lived, for the lessons you have learned, and for the clarity you have gained. As you move through each day, find joy in the simple things. The warmth of sunlight on your face, the sound of birdsong in the morning, the laughter of loved ones, the comfort of a familiar melody, the taste of a favorite meal. These are the moments that make life rich and meaningful. Reach out to those around you. Share your stories, your laughter, and your wisdom. Listen with an open heart and be present for those who need you. Your experiences are a treasure, and your perspective is invaluable. Embrace the changes that come with age. Welcome the silver in your hair, the lines on your face, and the slower pace of your days. These are not signs of decline, but of a life well lived. Wear them with pride and let them remind you of all you have overcome and all you have achieved. Continue to learn and to grow. Take up a new hobby, explore a new place, or simply try something you have never done before. Curiosity is the key to staying young at heart. There is always something new to discover, no matter your age. Be gentle with yourself. Forgive your mistakes, honor your journey, and celebrate your achievements. You are exactly where you are meant to be, and you are enough just as you are. Find ways to give back, to make a difference, and to leave the world a little brighter than you found it. Whether through volunteering, mentoring, or simply offering a kind word, your contribution matters. Above all, cherish the people you love. Hold them close. Tell them how much they mean to you, and make time for the relationships that bring you joy. In the end, it is the love we give and receive that defines our lives. As the days continue to unfold, let go of the fear of losing time. Instead, embrace the clarity that comes with age, the clarity to see what is truly important, to live with purpose, and to find beauty in every moment. You are not losing time. You are gaining wisdom, perspective, and a deeper appreciation for the gift of life. Each day is an opportunity to celebrate, to reflect, and to inspire others with your courage and your grace. So, stand tall in the light of your experience. Honor your journey and know that your story is far from over. You are still becoming, still growing, still shining. The world needs your light, your laughter, and your love. Let this be a season of celebration, a time to honor all that you have been, all that you are, and all that you are yet to become. Let every day be a new chapter, filled with hope, with gratitude, and with the clarity that comes from a life well lived. In the end, it is not the years in your life that count, but the life in your years. So live boldly, love deeply, and savor every moment. You are not losing time. You are gaining clarity, and with it, the freedom to live each day to the fullest.